Okay, nice. So Jen, okay, could you start? Okay, go, continue. Okay, lên style luôn, lên style. Inside. Về camera này.
All right, I guess it is time we officially kickstart this event. In the sense of an international environment, I may lead this event with English speaking. So I hope everyone can fully enjoy today, and welcome you guys to Swinburne campus. This is one of our campus. We have two in Ho Chi Minh cities, one more just around the corner. But once again, thank you everyone for joining us today. We're glad to have the presence of all the teams. Many of them are Swinburne students who participate in this event. So it is once again a great honor of Swinburne to host Solana and Solana Super Team in Vietnam here today. Thank you all for your participations. And may I officially kickstart this event today, the Solana Swinburne Hackathon. And we're gonna have a total of 16 participating and presenting today. So without further ado, I may introduce all of the four judges before we officially begin. Presenters today, along with the list that has been provided, we have the presence of Mr. Cody, Mr. Kristen, Mr. Vivek. I believe we have another to our campus. And last but not least, I have Mr. Bao. So thank you all for all of your presence here today, and we look forward to all of your amazing feedback to all of the participants here today. And to kickstart the event, I would like to introduce our very first group today, the Kulu Art Group, who will be presenting their amazing work in the last 36 hours of this hackathon. And hopefully you guys will enjoy and provide them with a lot of good feedback. So thank you. I will leave the stage back to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. It's a great privilege and a real honor to be here with you guys. May I start now? Okay. So first, may I ask you a question? You like the pizzas? Are you feel hungry yet? Because I myself am very hungry because of the smell. The smell of opportunities. For the last 3 years, as you may know, we have made tremendous steps in the arts and the digital marketing and the NFT market. Everybody has been speaking about NFTs and how much it's going to change the world and the market and billions of dollars and all that stuff. But exciting stuff, of course. And we ourselves, we have been in the game for the last 3 years since the very first days. We have been working on 2 projects with the Axie in Skylabis, Axie Infinity. We have been making 2 games with them. We have made one game in the Axie Skyhawk. Yeah, it is a shooting game, and we have been on the market also. And the NFT has a lot of potentials in the finance and the market for digital marketing. This is our first project in Modi World. Is hyper casual games, kind of like Candy Crush. We ourselves we made the artworks and the animation by ourselves. We have the participation of several partners. As you can see. And the second game is Axie Skirmish, is a shooting game. And now may I pass on to the next part, that is we are gonna talk about our team capabilities and the work that we have been doing for the last 3 years. Okay, and okay, this is our team here. Our team are still expanding. We have been working a lot with several educational institutes, with the colleges, with universities, several art centers. We got our own classes for digital work. And this is from the last time with Money War. We also have been engaging in research and development on traditional culture of Vietnam. As you may know, this is the globalization process. Oh, also this is our game Skymash. We have been in cooperation with several partners from South America. And we met several competitions in the last years.
We have only 5 minutes.
Okay. Okay, now I present Mr. Tim with his.
Yeah.
So hello everybody, my name is Swinburne. I am a 3D artist. So this is my presentation. So it's the part percent. So you see this is the four main software I use the most to make 3D model and 3D animation. So this is my first project. It's one of the guiding for the fan film, 3D animation. So we have some trouble, so I will pass it. So this is my 3D concept of about my character. So this is my main character and the second side character. Yeah, this is the auto side is about modeling and accessory. Yeah. So you see this is the way process when I modeling, building, and make the material. Take the cycle and align, building, keyframing, so we make the animation smooth. With I make the I edit in some effect with the watching everything to the projects. This is my second last project. It's a some character in the movie Dune 2022. For modeling, second in modeling and.
Sorry, the key presentation focus on the new project. Yeah.
So my presentation. Hello everyone. My name is Dung That. I have been 2D animation for 5 years. In the last I working for many companies, Japan and Singapore and Taiwan. This is my project. It's using Spy 2D software to creating mesh point. This these videos are rigging, and then this is the animation on the screen. The two videos, and walking. It is another my project from working for Korea. And next slide, I using my 2D software, not 2D software anymore. So today I'm posting idling for my character. Okay, this is another using the same software is 2D.
Yeah, we run out of time. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
No.
Rồi.
Sorry, we run out of time. Yeah. We need to present everything in 5 minutes.
Okay, thank you for your presentations. Also, we are now having an 8-minute session for Q&A from the judges and a participant from Google Artwork. So may I present the group on the stage so that we can receive feedback, questions from our judges. It's time for 8 minutes Q&A session. Thank you.
Hi, may I take your questions, please?
So could we know what problem are you solving?
We are going to make more NFT games in order to propagate the education of arts. More precisely, the digital art.
This one.
Yeah.
And how different with other game?
How it's different? Well, we work more closely with the communities and with the educational networks in Ho Chi Minh City. It's pretty much local, but also we work with several international institutes in global scales. Mostly some Japan, some in South America, and some in Australia.
And which kind of game would you like to integrate to your protocol?
For the moment, I would think about some kind of an ecosystem of several mobile games, small but manageable.
Okay. Do you have the demo?
But yet,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Okay. Okay.
Currently, how many games you are integrated with?
In this event, not
Till
yet.
now,
We
not
have, we have, we have only the samples.
And what are your plans and strategies to integrate with games? Like how many games you are targeting and how you gonna integrate with them?
I don't know yet, but we have been we've been working on 4 games already.
4 games
Yeah.
already. And what are your business plans for this artwork?
For the moment, we are still looking for investors.
Yeah, so I think your team is very strong in terms of background. Like you have a lot of experience working with many games before, but I think you present your team background in smaller time frames, so we have more time to talk about your business plan, launch in your next game, and how go-to-market strategies and more interesting stuff apart from the team background. So yeah, good to see next more from your team next time.
So yeah, let me ask. Your liars is business or community?
Yes, we would like to reach the world education, communities, and business. We are trying, one of trying to do both.
So you to close to the end of the game, the design stage.
We know several development streams from EMG, and we know some people this and this to the example, but not confirmed yet.
So I would like to know more about what we should
For the next 2 years, we would like before to expand teams and also to reach out want to believe in participation in the education policy in the world. Next is
It just look like you suggest like a service, not the protocol. I just think image like you suggest other game studio the service like a service, not a protocol. I mean, okay, you are an something like um, AI or something like that. I just made here in the deck. So you show your experience. We work with something, so we can see how it works.
we are to present very much.
Okay.
Very much.
And I want to know about your competition. Are you like any other competitors creating similar artwork that you know?
I know several in Saigon and several in Hanoi. But for the data, I think there are lots. But mostly, I think there's some in Singapore, some in South China, like Shenzhen, in Shenzhen or Guangzhou. In Korea, certainly, but only when make it when we want to get this stuff to and the rest, we will share it those. We will compare those data. Yes, anything else?
Okay, thank you.
Would you like any more feedback on it? All right, thank you so much for your presentation. Thank you for doing our work. Beginning to our event today. Next, I would like to invite group number 2, Ever NFT. Please welcome to the stage. I remind you once again that we have 4 minutes for presentations and an 8-minute Q&A session with our judges. So please find time for the presentations. Thank you.
Cuối cùng không biết làm gì. Quyết vậy là nó làm nguyên cái game hay là nó chỉ làm nhân vật thôi. Không có làm này cung cấp dịch vụ ạt thôi, đọc này tiếp này.
là nó làm từng nhân vật hơn.
Nghĩa là nói là về là ownership thì game mà xem, thế là ví dụ như này nó lack of ownership in game đúng không? Thì ví dụ như phải làm một game này đấy, nó có được ownership, đây không nói game nữa. Điều là cái creative này nó không có make sense.
Không biết nó
không biết là làm gì,
nó làm nguyên cái game hay là nó chỉ làm đồ họa
hay
cho
làm
mấy
đồ
công
họa,
ty.
này là hay làm đồ họa.
Nó không trả lời rõ cái câu hỏi, không biết là nó làm gì.
Bây giờ em ownership thì với anh nói chung chung, thì nói này game của người khác mà đâu phải game của họ đâu. Nè, game khác anh nào cũng hiểu.
So thank you very much for today's experience. Is Ruana,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
see you later.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
All right, please welcome on the stage Team Ever NFT.
Good morning and afternoon, judges. Our team is Ever NFT with the headline of Convert NFTs from any blockchain to Solana. I know it's a big end, but we got to start strong, right? So, what is Ever NFT? We want to convert the NFTs from other blockchain to Solana to ensure a seamless cross-chain gaming. So, why do we think of that? Just imagine, I hope you can relate to this game. Like you spend a long time finding items in League of Legends, like a rare skin that you spend hours, or even old school gaming like Volatility or Genie Mobile, and boom, kaboom, you lose everything when you start and migrate to a new game. Some sound, but it won't play like CS:GO. It would be very frustrating for you, for me, for any of us that want to gaming seamlessly between blockchain. So with the outline, we will go through the project stability, our tech stack, main features, and a live demo. So the first question is why we don't use the token exchange? Because we ain't that is enough. Because
Check my phone.
We only need the token, right? For example, if we transfer from Ethereum to Solana, we can solve Ethereum. We can solve Ethereum and buy Solana to buy the NFT on the other games. But that won't preserve the value of the NFT or ensure the uniqueness of each NFT. And we want gamers to have a better experience.
when they want to gaming across chain. So that's why
Yeah, tắt một cái mic đi, mở một mic. Tắt bớt cái mic. Okay, okay, rồi.
So that's why we want to make this project. Next.js, Solana, Anchor, Solidity to write a smart contract in Ethereum, and the Anchor to write a smart contract in Solana. This is the project architecture and the workflow we want to achieve. So, for example, if the player has a file short NFT in game A, they can burn the NFT in Ethereum and mint it in Solana. This will ensure they have the same item even though they move to a different chain. Ensure that they won't have to go through the tedious process of selling and buying the NFT once again. So, comes to reality, there are many problems around this. First is the technical complexity. Different blockchain design make blockchain integration hard. That is the reason why it is not popular to this day. Security risk, low standardization, and finally high cost. But with Solana, we believe we can do it. And there have been some projects in the past that have been doing it, like the Utes. They moved from Solana to Ethereum, according to my memories. Next. So our main features. In a tool to bridge NFT from Ethereum, from any blockchain to Solana. But for the demonstration purpose, we only make it Ethereum to Solana by learning the NFTs on Ethereum and mint on Solana with the same metadata. This is the live demo. We face many difficulties when trying to meet Solana or making cross-chain trading. So we can just demonstrate for you how it would work under our expectation, our research. First, the user will connect their wallets like the Ethereum and Solana. Then you select the NFT on Ethereum, then go through the process of burning it and minting it on Solana. We finally it is completed. We know that it is a hard process because you need to integrate two smart contracts onto different blockchain and you need to call them every 10 minutes. But we find this is the future of cross-chain gaming and it should be implemented and we will try in the near future to implement this function to make it a real function for you guys. So overall, we want to preserve an NFT cross-chain to help gamers have a better experience when they move around between games, when they start new games. That is all of our project. Thank you for your listening.
Well, thank you for an amazing presentation. Now please wait for the feedbacks and questions from our judges. You have 8 minutes for the Q&A session.
Do you have demo?
Yeah. Only the front end. Yeah. So the user will first click on which app and will wallet. I connected it really in here, but I think that is the furthest point we have come when we build the project. Next, we will select the NFT in the Ethereum network, and finally, we will start the bridging process. Until now, everything is just our front-end process to mock the real process we want it to be.
Why don't you using already existing bridges like D-Bridge has something called DNFT where you can just bridge the NFT from Ethereum to Solana, and even Wormhole have portal bridge with comes with NFT.
And correctly, you asked that why don't I use the already existing tool, right? Because according to my latest research yesterday and now, like I only find the tools that to convert only the tokens. And
like if you try finding there is something called DNFT from D-Bridge, that's like help you bridge NFTs from blockchain, and same goes with like Wormhole, and Wormhole also have NFT bridging. So that I also used Wormhole NFT bridging in my last projects. Then try using those tools, or like if you find any problem in those tools, then you can actually like decide fixing those problems and making your a better NFT bridging system. Yeah.
So how long does it take to reach from Ethereum to Solana on your app?
we cannot give you an estimated number, right?
Oh, okay. So it's not fully working now, right?
Yeah. It's not
Oh, so what protocol you use under the hood? Like you use wormhole and this protocol?
He didn't. He built it from scratch.
Oh, yeah. So if you build it from scratch, there will be a lot of issue related to security. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Hmm.
At the first step, by using a new NFT on Solana, we already placed yeah, I think that would be something we have to take.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting idea, but maybe yeah, try to take a look at existing solution and see what they are lacking right now and improve on top of yeah those apps. Yeah. Good presentation though.
Đâu có câu hỏi gì không?
Do we have any other feedbacks from our judges?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you, Ever NFT, for an amazing presentation. Thank you for your part. All right, now it's time for our third group today. I'm going to avoid the team Void, VOID, Void.
You need to come. Anyone to come up? Anyone to come up? Okay, you move. What's okay? So we swap. We swap between pot and my bot. My bot. Okay. So right now my bot will come to present.
All right, let's have my pass on the stage, please. Thank you. As an alternative.
Swap cái streamer để nó đặt môn động thái chuyển qua cái stream.
Giờ chiếu trên này.
Cái này nè, cái này nè. Ê, cái này nè, cái này nè. Cái này.
Giờ my bad à?
My bad. My bad. Bạn bên kia là Sunny không?
Không.
Bên Gaia. Cái lo thì nó bị
share slides is good. Yeah, a good slide.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, hello and welcome you guys to our project's name is MindPath. So what is about MindPath and what is about our project teams? We are including the Minecraft and combining with the Path game ecosystem into the MindPath. So this is our project and our MVP about this MindPath project. Let's talk about our team members. First, we have the 5 members: Đăng Duy, Hoàng Tuấn, Tiến Phan, and Công Hưng, me, myself, Minh Duy. And then let's move on to the MindPath. So, so what is MindPath? So as I just mentioned it before, we combining the Minecraft and the Path game ecosystem, which is we combine the Solana smart contract into our system, and we combine it and hosting it on the Minecraft server, which has the large amount of users, and we are doing it in and playing it in our channel. So that is very friendly and very approachable for every kind of people and kind of user, and that is so potential for the large amount of user. And the MindPath is just like the other GameFi. It's about the play to earn. You can mine into it, you can earn the NFTs, and with a real world value. And we ensure the gameplay with the fair distribution and based on the rarity randomly in the Minecraft server through the loot box. Okay, so from our features, we have the play, earn, involve, minting in-game items, and integrating the tokens, the NFTs, and many things within the Solana system. Okay, as I just mentioned, you guys, we have to integrate the MindPath one. So we have to build a plugin, which is very essential for the Minecraft server. So we already built our own plugins for the smart contract, for the login, for the everything, but like the tokens and the everything. So from the other user, so as the customer and as the user from the MindPath, they will come to our server for GameFi, they will play their childhood game, and we set the purpose for them to return this game again. And by playing and earning an airdrop, so we have a chart right here for easy to understand that we are the new player, so we have the initial investment, or we just join for free for the free tokens, and we second, we join it like a GameFi on every click-to-earn game or the GameFi in the smart contract. As you can see right here, so we hold the tokens, and second, joining the events, or we play games to have the NFT collections at each season, and then we have each phase for doing. So this is our demo videos. So first, we will have the Minecraft login, and we combine the Solana system for logging into it. And we create our personal plugin about the Solana login, which is support with the diversity of login. We also create the NFT plugins, which is support for the diversity of Solana, and we're reading the metadata, the JSON file into the Minecraft, which is available for us to play the first game in phase 1 is the mining game, and we cannot drop the items to secure our personal assets. And you can also fetch your NFT inventory and using as our gacha feature for the random NFT. And the NFT info, as you can see, and you can also see it in the smart contract because we already defined it in the testnet of the Solana. We will here is the token plugins which we combine with MindPath. We can able to see the transaction that's already pushed into our Minecraft account because we have to connect the wallet into our gaming user. And when we are mining the token, which is
automatically read it and earning to the points and minting the new token into your user. And we can set the NFT random rarity from when you mining and doing everything. Yeah, and this is our Web3 website for the Minecraft server, which you can see the Minecraft display. This is just the front end, and this is our landing page to showing and displaying our Minecraft. Okay, that's just a video of demo. You can see the detail later. And then phase one, what is why? And the phase one is the mining game. So we did only upgrade, launch the core gameplay that is easily for new user approaching it. And this is for our channel, so everyone, every person can know how to mine or something which is very friendly for the user to approach to our system, our gameplay. So that is the reason why I choose the first one is the mining, which the user just log it in and be friendly with the service. And then we will have some diversity of tokens and the loot box. Yeah. And you can visit our website. So right after this, we will be able to demo our game right now in the Solana system, which we're using the paper and which is the child of the speaker and the bucket 7 framework on the Minecraft. So we already load the Minecraft 7. Okay, when we join into the game, as you can see in the video, you have to log in or you going to kick out. And while you log in, you have to connect the wallet because it is essential and we apply to log in into it. And this wallet will sync into your account. And if you are not the admin, you are not the dev, you cannot disconnect the wallet. Go to your permission and to playing in this one to avoid you cheating and spamming wallet. And then you can have the mining area for each person. So this is our phase one game. Is that you are mining and owning from the
users.
server.
So
So
market
we
is
need the download pictures. Okay. So when we digging and mining, you will earn ore and a cobblestone, for instance, and we will have able to have the rarity, just the random value to have the NFT, but we already set it to 100% to drop the NFT here for you to easy to fetch it. And as you can just see that, you can open the inventory of the NFT and you can mint the NFT if you are an admin. So this is our NFT inventory and we fetch it. So for example, this is the explosion ticket. So we're mining into it, everything is exploding and you can also fetch it and see that NFT on the browser. Okay. So that is about our phase one and our MVP about the Minecraft pet game ecosystem. And we are this is just the MVP, and we have our next phase is about the farming, the earning, the staking, and we will release the MMORPG later in the server phase later. And if you guys have the impression or something to support us, just tell us and DM for us. Thank you for listening.
All right, now let me ask for feedback from our judges. Thank you.
Okay.
Minecraft have over 200 million user base. How you plan to reach that user base?
Well, as our budget has some limitation, so we just extend it based on the user. So if the user reaches the limit, we will able and consider to extend the limit of that server. So we just
No, I'm asking about how you reaching that market.
mean the go-to-market strategy.
Yeah.
How you compete them because they are huge. You know.
Yeah, they are huge GameFi. So about this, I recognize that marketing.
They are not GameFi. They are just traditional game.
Yeah, and so this have about the amount of users and need to invite it into this game. So what I need to support into it is the large amount of user, and I have to spread that product into all over the environment out there.
And your plan to sustain and make money out of that?
How can we make money into this project? We make money through the gas fees, and because as you can see, if you open the inventory, we are minimizing your inventory. So, if you have, as you can see here, we are blocking your inventory. So at first, we just have one draw only, and you have to plan it and continue planning. And while we have the boosting and we have the NFT, because we enhance the amount of art that producing, because it's not cost something, it's just minting the new token as since developer. And when you claiming a token at first time, second time, the gas fee will return into it, and that's how ourselves can continue develop the. Thank you.
Where are you running your server currently? Where are you running your Minecraft server currently? AWS or where?
So where do you store your data?
No, where are you running your server currently?
Currently, I just have that project in MVP, and I did not have enough user for testing it in the online. So I just we are just posting it, and we are building it in around 2 weeks ago.
Will you run your server on our Wind network?
This is
free.
blockchain.
Just free for you. Yeah. Just try running your server on Wind network.
So he said a bot for you. You can run it free. Yeah. So could you let me know about the real world value that you recommend?
The real world value, for example.
In the first line, I hear about that.
Sorry,
I show here.
Yes.
Display on mine on NFT and with the real world value. So what is the real world?
There is a misunderstanding of the people who do the part one. The real world money here is just about we are valuing and repricing the NFT ourselves, and when we're using the tokens for each event, for example, we're saving the tokens and we're earning some collect tokens and we value it in the sum of prices. That is our real money talking to it. There's some misunderstanding using Twitter.
Okay, I just imagine that the real world value here, user play in your game, and they can claim the physical reward, something like that. Yeah.
So, summary, you just create a similar game to Minecraft or just a server for NFT?
Yeah, currently we have only created based on the Minecraft vanilla. We combine the plugins on the server. Yeah, we just create the middle plugins to connect between the Minecraft vanilla to the Minecraft version. Yeah, so everyone can enter our server through also the cracked version and the pro version, which is with the high potential of users to enjoy us because people play Minecraft so much.
A good thing with his project is Minecraft already have 200 million users. So those players can use his server to play with Solana. Yeah, so he already having a good market.
Yeah.
Are there any similar games on Solana?
Yes, there are some several projects, and we just examined that there are 3 projects before us doing at this level, and they are quite successful at around 2 to 3 years, and then yeah.
Okay, but how are you different comparing to them? Like, so, yeah, I mean, like, how can you onboard acquire users to play your game? You have a good like demo, so maybe set a date to launch the game, post your game on communities like Reddit, Discord,
Yeah.
onboard as much as users you can, and yeah, but you must have a story why you're different comparing to existing games.
Because I realized that the game is not quite popular to the Minecraft users, and those projects before it just for a shorter time. So I just learned from that project, those projects, and I improved it to make it completely success in the kind of MVP. And we just finding, and we have to raise some fund and small things in marketing online to raise the users. And yeah, there's many things to do in the future. It needs to happen.
So your game is P2P or P2C?
Our games first, we have the phase one. So we have the phase one is about you yourself playing and earning, just like the click to earn in the past. You do it yourself, you farming yourself, minting token yourself, and later you will use it in the phase two for the farming, which is the kind of stacking in the DeFi, and later in the phase three, maybe you will able to play it in the BBB, and when you come back in the PBB, as you can see here, like in the battle, and the winner will earn the NFT in the phase three and phase four and five. Maybe is ML or BG if we are able to do it.
Okay.
So what make the player come back to you game?
Yes.
What's the real value long term?
The real value long term about our project is that we're holding and reminding, and we will not releasing our price tokens yet, and we're using that token for supporting some collapse token and collapse project beside that to improve our ecosystem. Like you can use that tokens, you can use that NFT for staking, for joining the events. That's why.
So would you like to let it in mainnet?
Yeah, I definitely like to push it in minutes. So I'm here to wanting the support from you guys to supporting our project, and yeah, that's my end, not the price.
Okay. Cool.
Thank you so much for your presentation. One more time, an applause for our crew today, please. Thank you. All right, next up, may I present the Carbonio? That's our next participant. Welcome you guys to the stage.
Còn chưa xem. Carbonium.
Hello. Hello, everyone. So we so appreciate you guys for being here today to listen to our presentation. So first of all, we have Carbonio. So our project name is Carbonio, and I will present you guys what Carbonio is in one sentence. So Carbonio is a blockchain-powered digital identity system to track the carbon emission data. Wait. Okay. Next one. So why are we doing this? Because so far we have identified some serious problems that the world is facing right now. Is that specifically for the industry, they have very complex emission tracking system. They cannot accurately and precisely track or measure the carbon emissions in the processes while they are manufacturing the products. And the second one is that the data that they track, the data that they reported is often unverified or not precise. And because of that, the data is often self-reported and compiled manually. So why is this matter? Because they're doing this so that there's a serious inefficiency in reducing the real carbon emissions. And this has led to the global climate goals risk. And there's some kind of regulations has been enacted to reduce this one. And the second one is that the consumers are demanding the transparency of the data. They want the data to be transparent. They want to see it everywhere, and they want it to be precise. So there's some real world struggles right now. So first of all, that is the M&M Corporation. They struggle to verify the sustainability claims about the material in use in the garments due to the limited visibility overseas supplier practices. The second one is the Volkswagen, a very famous car manufacturer from Germany. They have discovered some massive emission reporting discrepancies during the investigation, and they have a very big diesel scandal on the article right here, because they didn't accurately track the data, so it leads to a very big mistake. So let's meet our team. So me myself is people, and then Zake, Quang Trung, and Vinh Phát. So our mission today is that we believe that every product being produced right now deserves a verified carbon emission journey from the source to the shelf. Let's meet Carbonio.
So as we mentioned before, I will do the detections for this problem, and know that this problem is a global problem, and many companies, many corporations in the world is trying to solve the problem. I will show you some problems, some solutions right here, some examples right here to solve the problem of the tracking carbon emissions. So firstly, we come to regions. This is the carbon tracking platforms launched in 2021, and it's used to tracking the carbon emissions across the supply chain. It's kind of good, but what is the limitation right here? I will highlight something right here. The first thing is about it is working in the economy. This is the second generation problem. For that, like Solana, which is the third generation, it will count something like the higher cost. The scalability is not good for the complex, the complex supply chain. We have many states, and so that this region kind of hard to come with the complex data. And nextly, the other solution I found in the internet, which is energy web. This is a solution approach. It's built for creating the renewable energy certificates. And this one is enable the transparent verification also for the renewable energy source. For example, you think that some companies are trying to produce electricity using solar. So this platform is used to checking the but some limitation I see as a result of our this company is about it's just focused only on the energy sector, and it's not about tracking the this figure here. This is lack interactions with the broader supply chain emissions. Like in the future, if I want to tracking the end to end, the start to the end of the process of generating electricity, it would be the electricity, the start to the end portion of it. So this was kind of hard to calculate. So to wrap up a little bit about this one. So we define 4 limitations of other items. So which is the ones we will try to solve it in our solution. So let me go through a little bit. So first is about the scalability. Scalability issues are not losses like I say about Ethereum or the Bitcoin. The second one is a lack of Scope 3 emissions. As I said that the Scope 3 and Scope 2 emissions is about some carbon that catch from the entire supply chain process of economies. The three, the top three, there are unlimited participation from each stakeholder, and the fourth one is high cost and low throughput of the current attack. So we move to our solution to solve all the problems.
Hi, my name is Ken, and I would like to present to you our solution, Carbonium. This is a platform that integrates the blockchain to track carbon emission of all scopes. We ensure transparency and decentralization while articulating a clear vision, and we ensure that companies and organizations joining us is having their benefits. Firstly, why Solana is a perfect base for Carbonium? Solana consensus mechanism allow a high throughput with low latency. So we are working with a lot of companies, and for each company, they are processing, uploading, and fetching data about a lot of products. So the ability to transact and process parallelly a large number of transactions is very useful. About stateless programs, because state data accounts and the instructions are stored separately on the blockchain, it is easier to deploy, manage, and update the verification logic. So I mentioned the scopes, but what are they? There are three scopes of carbon emission. The first one is the direct emissions from operations, such as facilities, vehicles, and fugitive emissions. Scope number two, it is the indirect emissions from purchased energy like cooling, heating, steam. And the third scope, scope number three, is also the hardest scope to track of all. Is all the other emissions associated with a company's activities. That's pretty vast, right? So how are we handling all those other emissions? Those include like business travel, employee commuting, transportation, and distribution. Let me walk you through a quick example. In the center right here, we have company A. Let's say company A is creating furniture, and they import materials from their manufacturer. The company A is having difficulty tracking their Scope 3 emission because they don't know the carbon emission from the raw material of the manufacturer and the carbon emission from their distributors and franchises. So when company A register their company with us, they push the data about carbon emission onto the blockchain, but they still don't know the materials here. But if company A they establish like a kind of policies, they require their collaborators and franchises to register with our system, and they the raw materials, the information about the products by the manufacturer will also be published to the blockchains. Then we form a thorough connection from the start, from the materials to the processing by company A, and then the carbon emissions by the franchises and transportation. That is how we define from source to shelf. But why Carbonium? Why the organizations? The companies would like to join us on this journey. We have a verified supply chain emissions, meaning that when company register with us, we have a verification system that we can collaborate with third parties, trusted third parties, and governments, so they can verify the companies and verify the products, such as like the accounting companies, they can go to the manufacturers and check that the carbon emission that they register is correctly. Secondly, let me ask you a question. Why would someone start a business? They want to start a business to make money, right? And our project can also help companies make money by we can improve their market competitiveness. How? Well, for example, let's say we have two companies. One is like they are creating the same products, but One is actively joining the environmental activity. They express care for the environment. They care about carbon emission. They care about the air that you're breathing in. This suggests that they care about the health of their consumers. And we can thereby assume that in the product, when they create something, they are having their customers at heart. Next, let us walk you through the system design of Arduino so you can see how it works in details.
So for the system design audio, we have, as you can see here, in the blockchain layer, we use Anchor framework for coding resistance, and we use the metaflex for creating the collections of the product, and the of the state and the metadata of the carbon emissions. And for the front end, we use the Next.js or the TypeScript to deliver the responsive and the UX for the users. And in the back end, we iterate with the incoming data on the front end stored in the peer tag to get the APS for the metadata for creating the collection. And NFT, and we have the traditional database to store the QR code and the unverified company resistance. Next, we have three websites for this our platform. One public dashboard is for the customer to can scan the QR code and check the carbon emissions on the blockchain on the zone blockchains, and the common portal for the users to resistance with the data, split the data or the states, and the admin dashboard is for the third parties or the auditor to verify this company with the requirements. This is a simple flow diagram. You can see here the company can interact with our platform in two ways. One, they can upload the products and register the company info, and all the data go to the Solana blockchain, and the auditors or the third party can verify this in the blockchain, and then we show the QR code for the user customer can check it in the dashboard. For example, our platform, this is a landing page. Another function here, we have the Oracle we use the Oracle to get the real data from the sensor in the World Bank data to show some carbon emissions in the past data. And another page, the company dashboard to show the detail of the product and the state of the carbon emissions from this company were verified. Another page, we have just the page for the company to register. The page to show the data is submitted. This is the main page. As you can see here, we can upload the data and get the QR code for the user can check in the showcase. And we have the history for checking what is the company's what is the product is verified, what is formatting to check the details of it. So the next is of the next one.
My name is Joe. So throughout the project, we always want to keep developing and enhancing our project. So as we look into the future, the exciting part exciting development for Carbono is tokenization carbon credit using blockchain to transform verified carbon credit into a digital asset, carbon credit token. So this allows companies to sell carbon credit and enable consumer to buy this token to reduce and offset their emissions. So of course, the entire system is transparent, traceable, and secure thanks to Solana blockchains. So this creates a decentralized marketplace for companies and individuals to buy and sell their carbon credit. So I guess you guys will wonder why we will buy this token. So
In other countries, they allow companies to sell their unused carbon credit to others that exceed their limit. So, moreover, users can buy this token to support their environmental sustainability because they buy the token so they can reduce
Is
the
it a
carbon
common
emission.
credit system or is
In
it
conclusion, by tokenizing the carbon credit, we not only
they already
make
exist?
the carbon trade accessible, but we also motivate business and individuals to support to support and protect the environment. The next part is
So after developing the prototype for our application, we have planned a product launch plan, and we aim our target audiences will be the business-to-business companies and the end users who are using their products, and they want to track and verify that the products by those companies are clean with the verified carbon emissions data. For phase one, we want to raise the awareness of the users and the companies by marketing the content and through our website. Then we want to join the events like such as this one to ask for support of our project. And we want to establish the partnership with companies and environmental organizations as well as accounting organizations. Last but not least, we aim to have a global presence. We want governments to join us. We want to apply the regulations and the policies by large associations so we can make an impact for the world. Our main marketing channels will be social media, events, and other partners. So in the end, Carbonio is a platform for digitalizing and processing the carbon emission data of companies. With Carbonio, we aim to support the communities. We aim to make impact to the society and for the environment, for a better world, a greener world. Thank you.
What a detailed presentation. I'm awaiting a response from our kids. We might have a lot of things for this one.
Do you have demo?
Yes, we have an application to show you.
You guys want the
Okay.
Okay. Problem with refi project, project should have a great founder product or founder market fit. Because refi product works with partnerships. Yes.
So
Yeah,
they
it is.
maintain it. What?
The workflow
With
our
couples,
platform
company,
Partnerships get
partnership,
back.
link.
They should be
For
backed by
example, we
government.
can upload Excel file from the companies, and this will show all the state or the name of the program in here. And when we generate the QR code, it will upload to the Solana chains. This is stand for one thing. This is creating the new collection, and each state in here will be the each and every the product is the collection. Each state will be the name state for this collection.
So where's the data come from? Where's the data come from?
On of here, we make the data from we make Excel file from we make the from the Shopee, and we make this like name or something get to take the data in here. This our data.
I mean, who verify for you?
So firstly, we have an Excel template that can be used by companies. And the companies that have already registered with our site, the companies themselves will have their information pushed to the blockchain with the state unverified on creation. And then other organizations or trusted third parties can verify the status of the companies. Once those companies are verified, they can upload their products on our website. Like my friend have just demonstrated you is an Excel file, and then we scan the information in there and put them onto our site like this. So for the products, when we upload the products to the blockchain, they will also have the unverified status. And for the products to be verified, we will also use the support of third parties and organizations. Okay, so here's the QR code. If we upload the product, yeah, try scanning the QR code to see the information. This QR code will link you to SourceScan when you can explore the references and the data we have just created here. Okay, so next we will demonstrate the page in which the users can see our general information as well as the companies. They can go to this site to join us by filling in the form and register their company, which will be created on chain for verification.
Yeah.
Please wait. Oh, okay, it's here.
So you are the platform allow other company to input the emission data, right? Because I'm not get the idea, right? You are the carbon credit marketplace or emission tracking marketplace or something.
We're not really a marketplace. We are a platform that support tracking with the carbon emission data.
But you need device to track the data. Like what device you use to track that data, like a sensor or something like that.
Like the companies track the data themselves, but because like the problems we have identified before, this is double counting because they don't have a place where data is stored permanently and immutably. So we are creating that Solana blockchain. We have pushed the data about their products on chain so that is verifiable and visible to all users, consumers, and the consumers have a place, like they have a trust in the products that are published, and they have a trust in the information that the companies provide because we are asking organizations to verify this information and then publish it on chain.
So how you will make a company to create to open their data publicly, because like companies would not want to open their carbon emission data publicly, especially like some companies that are creating a huge amount of carbon emissions, like any airline or a big restaurant chain or big pizza chain. They want public because of like people can question on the company that that you are creating a large amount of emissions. How you tackle that, and how you make companies, how you convince companies to open data for you?
So I have mentioned the benefits that a company will get if they join. So when so there are some regulations that require companies to publish their carbon emissions in other countries. Currently not in Vietnam, but in other countries. But I believe in Vietnam we will have that someday for environmental. But when the company join us, they verify that they care about the environment, and it is positive. Like there are a lot of companies who have large carbon emission data, but in the future we have the tokenization of carbon credit, and those companies who exceed their carbon credit can join the chain, join the marketplace, buy those tokens, and those tokens will be used to fund the environmental activities and events. And that is how we aim to connect everyone and support the environment.
But how if okay, my company will submit the data to your website, and I go to another protocol and submit another data.
Actually, you are using the data already verified by some party and push it on the platform.
So
and you will ask for more company to audit that data, right?
Yeah, so so who will audit the data?
Yeah.
Because when I suggest the data to your protocol, and how we like do a report to the government or any third party, any my partner, I have this data is a legit data.
So when a company publish their product here, it is pushed on chain with a tag unverified. And we can have accounting companies, for example, KPMG or PwC, because we have read the most recent annual report of Vinamilk, and they have reported their carbon emission data, which is verified by KPMG. So we are aiming to establish a quite similar process where accounting companies and trusted organizations will verify this data that the companies publish.
So the data from the company published from the company, and how can you you need the third party company or government official to check that information?
Yes, because our platform interactive with governments, we want to make the cooperation.
And how can your project get coverage? You need to pay for the third party company or the officials, and how can you get coverage?
The profit from our website will come from the companies who register to our service. So it's not we register here, so they need to pay for our website a little bit, and you call it fees, pay a little bit to publish and their data on here. But this fee will be used to publish the data on the website and audit it. And if they accept us to accept this fee, the data will publish here, and then we have the reliability and the transparency of the data on the internet, on the blockchain.
And the customers, the people, the normal people, do they have any benefits when they enter your website?
So besides the protect the environment, our website will transparently cover emissions of every companies, right? So user can access the they need to see how covered the emission. So like as a customer, I have two brands, right? So this brand is way better, but the company emission is a lot compared to the other. So what I want to protect the environment. So
So I want to choose the company that they willing to willing to. I want to use the product from a company they sharing, they transparent, they cover emission, and they also want to protect the environment. So the user is not directly benefit from this website, but they can save the environment through these data.
Yeah. So yeah, could you show me the technical challenge achievement on Solana already met up? Only possible on Solana, we will call it almost. Yeah.
Okay. So firstly, this is the data that we fetch from the accounts we have already created. Solar backpack products from the you have seen before, and then we fetch them here to show them to users. Those are the products that created that belong to a company, and you can sort them by categories. We have created a lot of times, so for testing, so they are all here. And you can view the details of the product. So then for creating a company on chain, like when the company wants to register with us, they will go to the collaboration page. All right. So for each company, our current mechanism is each company can only register one wallet address with us, and we'll need to change the wallet address to illustrate for you. Let's fill in some information and try creating a company. Right, it is firstly created account, so we're going to need something for that.
Sorry, yeah, my feedback in out of the industry, and I think tokenized carbon credit is a real problem. I think there's a demand for it. I think the product about tokenizing carbon emission is quite interesting, but I think it's not practical comparing to tokenize carbon credit. With carbon credit, you can create a marketplace and users that have the really manual trade carbon credit, and there's not any issue about legal compliance, authenticity of the data. And so I think you can make a product out of carbon credit tokenization and easy to go to market compared to carbon emission. So I think maybe after this, you guys can try to develop a carbon credit marketplace. Is the existing solution out there? The competitor on Solana, what they're lacking, and yeah, I'm trying to provide better solution. Yeah, I think quite interesting, and yeah, it's good to have a project that caring about environment.
Just a small verification. Rather than a marketplace, our system is like a verification program. Like when a product from a company, they have the QR code, they can stick this QR code on their products. For example, bottle of milk. And when you go to the supermarket, you see this QR code, they say, oh, verified carbon emission. Then the user, the consumer, scan those QR code, they can see all the verified clear emission data. Yeah, like that's an example. Thank you for your feedback.
Okay, thank you for your time. And let's give one more applause to this group. Come on. Okay, next up, I suppose our next group will be boys. Are you guys ready now? Let's give a time anyway. Come on. All right, so let's welcome the next group, boys.
So hi, I'm appreciated to having you guys here to listen to our project, our presentation. So anyone we avoid building a decentralized AI powered creative economy across game. So in traditional gaming, there's time and effort. Our track is cloud systems. So they live between their achievements, those all values. So we can have blockchain trying to fix for shorts and focusing on predictables without solving real cross-game sentences or operability. To avoid transform player creativity into entities which are interpretable and evolving. So like players can generate AI-driven sets like 3D cubes, Rubik's cubes, their music, pixel art, and mix them as NFTs into their wallet. All of the assets, when they link to NFT, they are recognized through the rooms in games which are different games in our platform. They do when different cubes, the environment in the game will change based on the and that's why there will be more functions. So the first one, user can generate assets through our AI studios for we deploy our own model called Cooper to generate 3D cubes that will show a preview to user, and you can then test such and use in your games. And so we use Soon AI to create engineering music tracks. You can like the default music tracks in the game, you can change to your NFT tracks. It's your experience. And so we can create pixel art through that's our stable diffusion. You can access NFT as well. We also have a pixel canvas playground allow user to like they to comment the draw on the each picture, and we will store each pixel in a space and along with their wallet address.
First step includes AI comprehension using the current models, Sunaya and Stable Diffusion. MFTs on Metaflex Metaflex on Solana and hosted on Binata IPFS. Our game gives free chairs and we manage real-time player profiles and pixel canvas data through server base.
So for our next step, we do Next.js and React with SDA 7 CSS and Redux UI for deploying the front. For backend, we use our Raspberry AI model for creating our 3D kits, Zero AI for music, Stability Stable Diffusion model for art,
Think of slides.
for profile to store login your wallets, your avatar image in profile, and your pixel in the pixel camera. And also we can make the
Their product is like place their life. It is very cool.
Oh.
Slide.
Slide. Sorry, our projects will with Next.js and React. User data and canvas updates are handled securely on server base. NFT linking use Solana and Metaflex standards. While extensive store is centralized on Binata with security and interoperability. The data flow is seamless. Users generate assess via AI, bring NFTs, store files on IPFS, and interact with them across games, server-based manage real-time updates, and everything is connected through Solana for speed and scalability. So next one is our vision. So voice editions, creative decentralized economy with the AI access, where it's all both use our games without boundaries. Also, we build natively on Solana. We provide fast transactions, low fee minting, and real-time playability. Also, we can use our AI products, our games without regulations like cubes, like our minting cubes and music. So we provide the layer security for the server base. We ensure that the OIS securities is on, and for the NFT, we following the Metaflex standards and all the assets on the IPFS. For the marketplace contract, smart contracts, we ensure the strict ownership variations. So our roadmap is in Q1 2025. We launched the core platform of Void, and in Q2 we want to release the RIM SDK and upgrade our Qbera AI. And Q3 we want to launch our mobile apps and enable the social sharings and introduce our gacha systems. And in Q4, we want to enhance the tokenizations and host the last year RIM events. Our team consists of 3 people. Queen is specialized in the NFT blockchain. Fortune is the game developer, and me is the AI parts.
You like it?
So let's move on to our demonstration. This video.
On chain? It's on chain recording, right? That's why it's. So I didn't just ask you it. I told them yesterday to build sustainable today. Most hardworking team.
Sorry, we have issue with our laptops.
Do you need any support?
I think they need.
Okay, let's drop. Let's drop. Okay.
Gallery page, rim page.
How to play?
Layer. Women's all first and then just okay.
Different games. Yeah. Game gallery.
Để chia sẻ nhạc về cái
Gen ra xong gen ra gen
thì em
Hiểu không? Hiểu là hiểu không hiểu là sao?
để generate từ ROM generate từ ROM ra cái sọ viết phần ROM từ ROM from ROM to music and you need to present clearly.
mới đầu hiểu là nó sẽ gì nhờ AI tạo ra một cái sản phẩm gì đó xong rồi nó bán cái sản phẩm đó trên
Đây là cái này nó nhiều, nó mix lại nó nhiều, không có hiếu là cái không hiếu là cuối cùng là cái project
ở đây làm gì
đúng không? Ví dụ như nó game là chỉ là game thôi.
Gen AI á, gen ra nhẹ, gen ra image 2D, gen ra image 3D luôn.
Nhưng mà để phục vụ cái gì? Ví dụ như gen nhạc thì giờ tôi tự vô.
Có một cái marketplace.
Có nghĩa là
So should you share the technical issues or recommendations? Our participant is changing to the device that work. So please wait for like 2 minutes. Thank you.
Okay.
Còn mấy cái ý tưởng của thấy trước cái app về NFT nó chơi một cái game để nó không được cái sản phẩm game để nó biến cái sản phẩm nó thành NFT
của game khác, tức là lấy game này để chơi được game khác,
cái game này chơi được game khác.
tôi không thấy ý tưởng là vậy.
Sao có thể chơi được game khác được?
Ủa,
tưởng cái ý tưởng của nó là biến nó thành NFT rồi cái buôn bán giống như một cái sản phẩm trên sàn.
Của cũ mà mình chuyển từ cái hệ khác qua cái hệ.
Ok, bạn hiểu là cái hành game về NFT là nó biến cái sản phẩm trong game thành một cái NFT buôn bán trên cái Solana.
Đúng rồi, tức là những cái NFT từ cái chain khác biến qua cái chain.
Mà cái người mua cũng phải chơi cùng cái game đó, cái thằng chơi võ lâm truyền kỳ mua cái vật dụng trong cái võ lâm truyền kỳ
cùng game nhưng mà chuyển qua, nói chung là chuyển qua cái game đó.
Đó bài bát thì nó cũng vậy luôn, cũng là một dạng bán cái vật phẩm game thành NFT mà đi chơi cái bài bát.
You can play sound with your laptop. You don't need just do a live demo. Don't need to play the video. You should do a live demo. Want to say like this?
This is last year. It's last? No, another. Right. You know who fly?
Who is this?
Other people will gather. Some representative will gather the money like who can he how can agree and how person will give up lending for but Vietnamese person.
Yeah, it's coming from there.
Có lấy nước có bình nước lọc vậy. Giờ phải này tay không.
Are you ready?
So this is
Bay đi mà, sao bay đi mà.
So this is our favorite map. So where you getting so where you can generate the cube based on from and here we have properties and also many variations for one from and also we can make this cube to the user wallet.
What is the purpose? Why do I need to mint this cup? Yeah, purpose. What's the purpose? Why do I mint the cup? Yeah, play game. Okay, I need
Like
to.
website like it's like a iconic website like we use the cube that we never exist in every game and we for enhancement and maybe PvP games on the things right for the
Go to the center. So we can see it. Okay. Yes.
So it's like a scalable system. I want to do it. You can enhance language or release in more games. For that, basically, just create the model of this. The cube generate cubes with different colors. This
So
colors
the
and
cube,
for enhancement, maybe in future they will have like the more properties like power, the speed, and we can generate like if they spend more time playing like this, high achievements that can increase the power of the cube.
So the kid as a game character.
Yeah. The main thing.
The main character.
Yeah, and you can use in different games. So like to enhance like user experience for with like normal games that like the players.
So you will
Where the game? Where? What game could we play?
okay. Show us the
With that
game
cube?
you have. Yeah.
Rostam. Which game can I play with that cube? That cube, you know.
So they make
So like the chart to so we just create like it's I do try first point person point of view game, but it's too hard to have it to run on website. So just like redesign some simple and classic games for first one. The equivalent will be the memory game that will have a quick sound, and this will highlight in the order, and you need to re-click in the same order. The select the script just applying in with the cell that you click. Because we don't have much time, so we just
just play again. Just play again. You will see the game how it's work. Okay, go.
Where the music?
Yes. So thầy có
beside the default tracks I set for Extreme, you can use your NFT tracks.
Yeah.
The one that you mentioned in
So the game
generated
they combine the character and the song.
Yeah. You can customize and use your NFTs as cubes and music.
Yeah.
Combine together.
Yeah, combine together.
I mean, I have NFT and I have the music.
Yeah, you can change the music. You don't like the music the game.
Yeah, but
you
need
like
to win.
Yeah, a next level of user experience. You don't play what people give you. You can generate. You can customize. You can own that, and you can use it. That's it.
Oh, nice. So literally, you can.
And for the next one, it's just a basic game that the cube will be the center. It will make the sound waves to the. With the notes around it, and you need to move the notes around them to when they reach the same. Like each note has the different, like the different frequency, and you need to different distance to the cube. So you need to move the notes until it's go to each right position. It's just I know it's just some simple game.
So I want to know what the use case.
Sorry, I read the games they do all the press, they don't really know how to play. For the advanced, it's just snake game, but it's really like all of the games, a simple game, right?
Okay,
really
let's
to
play
play and use that thing.
I mean, you are the game marketplace, right?
The marketplace. For the marketplace, our idea is you to you own the NFT, you create it, you made it, you own it, and you can list it for sale, and other people can buy it, or you can transfer to another account, you can burn it. But the marketplace is in progress, and we don't have enough time to.
So I want to know the use case. Like, are you building a library or SDK? So how it could be used?
Sorry,
I'm.
Who your customer?
Are you building a library or SDK, or it like how it could be used?
Useful.
Yeah.
This your platform.
Là
How it could be used? Are you building a library for
Yeah,
developers to use it, or SDK for developers to use it, or it's just a game?
That's just a game platform where they for users, for users, that's the one who like games they want to try with free games that they can own, they can trade their assets, they can generate music with AI. I think it's cool. Yeah, and we can make different types of games just besides the normal image.
You understand?
Next one, I mean,
If it could be a library or an SDK that developers can use, that it could be used.
It's not
nothing. It's
just they generate the game and allow people to play the game.
The mainly is using the cube. So
they can convert into a library and can be
generate music minutes as NFT and generate if there are minutes NFC so for the games.
For what?
So
Me-
you are the game developers.
Not for game developers.
Yeah.
Your website user rate use it rate what use it as image
Images, yeah, the big scale art
images and
we can use
then-
it in another tool.
Yeah, yes, you can.
Why should I use
So
your
you
platform?
value is you make
should create a library or some
a lot
SDK
of
to
game,
be used. Right?
a series of games. So
Yeah.
once
Something out there.
once the player has buy a character, they can play in many games.
Yeah, the game will be they can
Yeah,
be
yeah.
expanded. That's different range. The current is just some
Yeah.
single game.
Yeah,
So
you need
put
to
them on there
improve your
to show like how can the NFT
yeah
use it.
your story your story yeah you need to say
I mean the user
it's the player
the user has the properties in your protocol can only play some games in your ecosystem in your website. You cannot play other game like the Minecraft game, right? They cannot use NFT.
Oh, because the NFT in the wallet. So if they are not a game, they support their wallet, they can like create a function to use that in their game.
Yeah.
Because
Okay, you can add
when you
that guy because they are another game and could the user can use your property to play on his
yeah,
game.
if they're not the NFT from the user wallet, they can use it to the user because that is the GOV part, the 3D model. It's not just an image.
But he need to allow your property in his game.
yeah because
You know?
his model is
It's like
it's still
he built
centralized
based
a little
on
bit.
that game. So like we build our ecosystem not based on another game.
Yeah.
We want to build our own ecosystem for
So-
our own
yeah.
community.
Yeah, but in fact, they are in the
Yeah, because that I say okay, the user just only use your properties on your game
Just
place.
for
Game
example, just give another example.
Actually, like I don't understand that. Like maybe you can get some good gamers or users on it, but I don't know. But better would be like if you create a completely free and open source library for developers to use it, and then like ecosystem can get a lot of benefit because like there is no good library of such assets, or like even there is no physics library for web3 games, and there is no such assets library you can use to build Solana games, and from there like you can actually get a good traction, good feedback, and scale this project to a good project. Yeah, because like it's good, it's just a fun thing, right? For now, like you can't have a great gamers on your platform. The better is to create a good library, or maybe scale it to uh, uh, more good, bigger game. If you
yeah.
can get good gamers onto your platform.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what are your customers
Yeah, that's it.
and how can your platform help you? What are your customers?
Because they focus on games, so they when go to from the yes, you go to the website, other games, and you play games on it. What's the difference is that you can generate your own access and use in different games.
Now he asked who is your customer. I mean who love to play
Yeah, play game
big pixel game, right? Who love to play pixel game or teenager or something kiểu đó.
game hay là người chơi game hay
Đó,
là
ví dụ như là ai là người sẽ dùng sản phẩm của em, ví dụ như là người thích chơi game pixel hay là gì đó.
Yeah, it's basically we target our like 20s. So like the early adults are always like this is where they can early access to the NFT and the blockchain market. That how they can like gain knowledge, or like they can go here and learn more about like can play and get
And like to create a good traction, I recommended you to go to a collaborative games.
Collaborative.
You created that canvas. That's really good to create a sensation in among Solana community, like people coming, gathering, and playing some random things together.
For demo first, I want to show you like how we can the flow of the NFTs. How
I
what to create, mint, use, trade, burn, transfer, and for the future, as I can say that the cubes, it's not just changing color. They will have like maybe the more multiply the power, the speed, and we create the BBB games and host on the server. That maybe people can play each other. And also we have the pixel canvas.
I saw that.
That's for arts that people who love appealing arts. Then when the picture is finished, like as the publisher of the website, we can mint that and we can do the auction. And if someone buys it by like a high price, the money will split it like using smart contract to the percent of the pixel you contribute. You can see in your website. When you click the pixel, you can see the percent contribution. So that's like really like a playground for people to be.
I think the good way is to create addictive collaborative games. So first thing is like addictive. So you can create a good addictive games. Like I remember I was a lot addicted to Dota 2, and when I like look, it's just nothing. It's just a simple game, and and you can create a very simple addictive games, and plus collaborative, and it can get sensation among community Solana ecosystem.
Basically, it's a terrible ecosystem, so we can replace the games and also the enhances.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good. But it's overall idea. So thank you for listening to our.
Okay.
Thank you. And next we have a presentation for Group Voice. Now we're entering the last but not least Hackathon. Welcome to the stage, the final group of today, How Five.
Tạo mấy cái property min NFT min NFT muốn tạo item muốn min NFT nhạc mấy cái mà người dùng AI prompt là cái đó để làm cái gì thì để dùng để chơi game nhưng mà game là nó sẽ tự tạo. Ví dụ như bây giờ mình lên cái này á, mình tạo ChatGPT đúng không, mình nói ok tạo ra một cúp đi thì cái cúp đó là không nào min NFT được, hay là tạo hình con bò con chó đó đi không ai biết được, không có chơi game được thì mình lên mình tự generate cái bò chó gì đó lên, trong cái này là nó sẽ cho chơi mấy cái game này thì kiểu vậy đó.
May I invite the voice group to please remove your devices so that the other people can set up for the final presentation. Thank you.
Này tạo hình được mà tự backup cũng được, nó là tạo xong nó sẽ giúp user không biết code của mình thành NFT được. Đó là NFT là chơi trong mấy game của họ, chơi trong mấy game trong đó thôi. Thì bạn mới góp ý là ok tại sao bạn mới động là làm cái tool trong mấy cái game vậy nó để ở ngoài luôn.
Thank you for the last technical one you have to here. Yeah, they understand. That's just the yellow. I understand. So
Từ nhà ông Thức nha, nhà ông Thức theo tính sự điểm á, phần trăm đó. Ông Thức tính phần trăm đó. Bạn vô bạn cột bạn nhân ra mấy phần trăm đó, rồi mấy phần trăm đó sẽ rồi sum. Could you share? Can see it.
Nó không hiểu.
Jump to the link. Jump to the link. Chưa stream.
Ok, đấy.
Vô đây rất. I've introduced you Smith team. They would like to sponsor. They would like to sponsor for Smith. Another team. They would like to sponsor for yeah, organize a team and do vision on the team. Ask me. Pandemic.
You need microphone.
I think I'm good.
All right.
Hello everyone, sorry I'm a little bit nervous, but my name is Arlene and I'm joined here today by my two teammates, and today I want to present to you our project, which is Swinburne. It is a decentralized savings platform, which is heavily inspired by the Vietnamese traditional savings game called
It's lending, borrowing, not saving.
Yeah. Explain the foundation of our project, which of course is good for anyone who doesn't know how it works. So basically, you have a group of people who come together, usually friends, family, or neighbors, and they will create a savings pool. And what they do is that each person will contribute a fixed amount of money, and then in turn, they will receive a payout of the whole entire, what do you call it, money inside the pool. And once everyone has received their payout, then that is when the savings pool end. But with this point, it comes with a lot of limitations that we are trying to address with our collaborator. Next week, please. So the biggest problems that we've identified first is the trust gap. So traditionally, this HOI, it relies a lot on social connection and trust. So if you do not trust the people that you're in the savings pool with, or you're not socially connected to them in a way, then you're excluded from participating. There's no way you can participate. Next is the default risk, is that when members of the savings pool, they receive their payout, they immediately dip. I think a lot of us here are familiar with the term giveaway.
Rất full.
Actually, my team, we joked about keeping that in our platform because it was culturally appropriate. But anyway, that when that happens, of course, the entire system will collapse because everyone lost their money. And next is the trapped potential, because when people put all their savings in the pool, that money is just sitting idle. There's no way that it can generate yield. Each person, they receive all of what they will put in the pool. And for us, we think that's a lot of missed potential. We can potentially use that money and gain some sort of yield. And the people participating in the pool, they could potentially earn a little bit of interest back from the money that they put in the pool. So that's one way. And next is limited accessibility. So not only do you need social connection to people that you're in the savings pool with, but of course you have to be somewhat physically close to them, like in the same city, neighborhood. It's not globally accessible. So we thought, that's a limitation that we want to address and make it more accessible for people all around the world, not only people in our neighborhood or city or country. So our mission is to basically build or enhance the infrastructure that Boyd already has, but also address the limitations that we just previously mentioned to make it more accessible for everyone. Next, please. Okay, so how this works. First, how it works is that when a user joins our website, they'll first choose a token or a cycle, which is how long the savings pool will last, and then they'll create a pool. We'll call that person the pool owner. And users can go on the website and they can join that pool if they meet the requirements of the pool, or the pool owner can send an invite to other people and allow them to join the pool. Next, each member will make fixed contributions and earn yield from the capital inside the pool within the rounds of the cycle. And next, to get early payouts, we introduced this method of putting collateral in. So of course, people won't immediately take the money, take the payout, and leave everyone at loss. So if a member doesn't fulfill their contributions to the pool, what we'll do is that we'll take that collateral, liquefy it, and then split the money to the rest of the people in the pool, so nobody would lose their money. And next, based on how many contribution pools the user has joined or their overall contribution to the website itself, we will build a reputation scoring system. And based on a user's reputation or their loyalty, we can reduce the collateral needed for them to put in just to receive early payout. The next page, please. Hello, can you join me with this, please?
So, hello everyone. So, I will explain a little bit the stuff that we are using to create Hackathon. So first, yes, for the smart contract, we use Rust and Anchor because we are building on Solana. Solana is actually it's a very fitting blockchain for our purpose because Solana provides very cheap and fast transactions that can scale to like millions users. And because in our pool, we specifically currently targeting the sub communities or maybe now members. So maybe the size of this contribution can be small, can be very, very small to large. So, but if the contribution is small, you cannot really build it on like this Ethereum because the transaction speed is very high. So yeah, because that solve here. And for our front end, we're using Next.js, just like industry standard for building front end. And we have some couple of libraries like Solana to connect with the smart contract from front end. And we host our website on Percent. So this is our journey. First on this is our future. Yes. So first for the deal, we will integrate our protocol with Solana leading lending protocol like Camino, Solana, and we also have a call programs for the food airdrop. So yeah, and from if our user using our protocol in the future, we will after each pool they finish, we will issue for them like Salva NFT. That's a Salva NFT is like an NFT that connect to that specific wallet, and the NFT can grow with the wallet like reputation system. So after like achievement, like it's based on a reputation, they can create their member style. So if they have very good behavior, later on they can join the pool that require less collateral in the future. And that's also make them have like on-chain reputations because there is bigger market out there for rate-based lending. That is very huge in traditional finance, but in Web3 we cannot do it yet. Very few protocols have tried to start into that market. So because of our NFT and our protocol, we try to tap into a bigger market. Next. And this is the final. And this is the final outline, and my friend will demo a little bit. Just bear with me. This is very bare bone demo.
The scope of the project was a lot larger than these.
Yeah, so we have a lot to do. Is how we do host them on the shelf already, but I have to press smart contract on, so we haven't put them in yet.
You can put it on DevNet.
Yeah,
Testnet.
our smart contract on DevNet already, but we this one right now we have some bug to fix before we push from 80%.
Okay. It's a game.
This kind of like a game. We try to gamify, there is.
Phần mềm tài chính mà nó không có thiết kế đáng tin lắm. Phần mềm tài chính với đậm chất tài chính.
Could you zoom out to make nice a little bit bigger? Bigger, a little bit bigger. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So explain what is a game here.
So again, it's like a pool.
Yeah.
So this is like user create pool.
Okay.
For this is right now it's a public pool, but we have the option to go private. So let's say you and me, we are in the same DAO, and we know each other, right? So we can get some friends to create a private pool that only have the whitelist of our wallet team. And in that private pool, maybe we can do a little bit of non-collateral. When you get the money out, you don't need to. But that is a lot of assumption that we build on trust. For our public pool, we only allow them. If you want to take the money out, you need to put the.
So all the people will control the pool.
Actually, the pool right now This will have the on the public board.
Yeah.
The controller is the group account. Solana.
Okay.
So it's not the creator. The creator don't control the fund.
Yeah.
Transfer to a group account control.
I think MPC wallet is more functionality here.
Yeah, yeah. So we will have a mentor here.
Anyone need to
Code
do
from
something?
Freestock is MCB wallet. So he get some advice for you.
I mean, when other people would like to would like to withdraw from the withdraw, they need to like consensus from other people.
But right now, if they want to take
He
the money out,
he can help. He can help you.
we need to put the collateral, like over collateralized in like traditional fund.
Yeah, so what is you mentioned here?
Main challenge on technical side or on the business side?
Yeah, I think bot. Yeah, business. What is the challenge?
So first, this is like this cost we need to figure out a way to not let people rooking us.
Yeah.
For now.
Okay. How you run
So that I said before, when people want to, it's their turn to take the money out, right? So in traditional, everyone after this round we take some of the money out, right?
Yeah.
So in here right now, if you want to take that money out early, like before the cycle ends, you need to put collateral in. So because
I mean, people will stack like Solana, and they will stack Solana, and they take USDC out.
right now we only allow like if it is Solana, they only can get Solana.
Yeah.
So we are
And what is the kind of the token they withdraw?
Solana. So right now it's everything is Solana.
I mean, okay, I have Solana, and why do I need to stack collateral Solana and withdraw Solana? Why?
Because you want to maybe you want to build your reputation of good behavior. So in the future we can do cross collateral. That will be future.
So are these all like polls are public polls?
Yeah, right. The one you see right now are public polls.
I mean, okay, here. So the pool is 10 son. Assumption, right? A pool is 10 son. I deposit 1 son. I one of the member, right? I deposit 1 son, and I can withdraw 10 son.
But you see, that's the flow
And,
of traditional,
yeah.
One in you take 10
Take 10, yeah.
It's nothing.
I need to pay the interest.
Yeah. Yes, you need to pay the interest. Also collateral.
Sorry, there's one problem in traditional who because people know each other, right? So like if I take all the money, they know me, they will go to the police. Hey, this guy take all the money from us, and the police can catch him. But on the blockchain, like if someone take all the money, how
you guarantee?
Yeah.
That's why in the public world, we don't know each other, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to get that money out, you need to put collateral.
I mean, okay, I just put 1 son, and I stack 1 son, and I withdraw 10 son. Profitable, and I drop and go away. I mean, I will take more 10 son, 9 son more.
Yeah.
So that why do I need to?
No
stack?
point.
Yeah, because that's actually one point is if you take a good behavior, you can get the credit for the wallet. And I think
Correct.
that is much better.
Because you had 10 son.
Incentive for you to not forget.
Yeah, but scammer they just want to do one like go to your app and then take this one and then use another wallet.
I mean, okay, if you collateral is son, okay, you
Like, I mean, like they
and you
just
withdraw,
like scammer, they don't care.
It's okay.
They don't care about the like credit score. reputation score, they just go to the app and drop pull.
But if you understand what that, it's just the list. At least you can do. It's just actually look collateral to do that. Right now, it's like a dilemma. You cannot fix yet without public proof.
Yeah, so like the way we're kind of addressing it is not issue of total fix, but in return we want to provide more incentives what traditional would have, like developing a loyalty and rewards program, or like when they said over time if the reputation builds and they have a lower collateral requirement, that sort of thing.
Ví dụ 10 đồng thì rút ra được 10
Sure.
đồng.
So like
Sure.
if they have like
Bỏ vô 10 đồng.
it's really
Bỏ vô 10 đồng rút ra cũng có 10 đồng.
Ủa
gì? Dạ chào
Trường thống truyền thống á, đúng là một
Đúng rồi.
chứ là thành mượn đại tập.
Đúng rồi. Giống như vay vậy đó.
Nhưng mà sao public pool nó là cho ai tại vì ông rất chạy mất thì
Giờ bỏ vô 10 đồng rút ra 10 đồng
vậy
vậy.
10 đồng nhưng mà phải chịu phí.
Ủa vậy bỏ vô chị.
Yeah, just yeah. We just want to see the most the most attractiveness for new user to come to you. Yeah, why they want to use?
We have the Android program.
Yeah,
The strong stuff. So if user is start using our protocol, we can release some token, we can airdrop to them.
But when you finish the airdrop campaign, they leave your profile.
Yeah. And after that, as I said, we also have an NFT that build their reputation. So like in traditional, if you go to the bank, you ask for credit card, right? The bank need to know your credit history, your job income, everything. But if we are on Web3, we don't have that bank to work like that. So the actual market we want to tap in is like credit market. This is huge.
But who guarantee for that credit?
So if we can raise fund, we can work on the supplier to get that on the business and side.
So you want to behave as a bank?
No, not a bank.
You can do that. You should do that.
But no, we actually want to be like credit.
But the Reddit company is on way sub company of a bank. That's on way. Yeah. So you need to be better than the bank itself. Yeah. So yes. So why you want to do that? And you need to prove that blockchain is better than the bank itself. Yeah. Yeah.
So blockchain is transparency. Also, it's cross-border. So we in Vietnam we can serve customer from Africa, South America. There's a lot of market you can open. But if like we combine, it cannot just provide credit or open a branch like in Brazil. That's not possible.
Yeah. So just show us the expansion feature like the private pool. What is the
private pool?
Yeah.
So for private pool is, let's say you and me know each other.
Yes.
And it's gonna be held like traditional. So that's the trust, not the verified.
Okay. So people can take the horn board. Yeah, one people can take the horn board. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
This is the same way. I feel like even in traditional, if you really trust that person, there's usually not a contract or anything supplied for.
Yeah. But the way is you provide interface for people on Web3 to behave like the traditional. Oh, yeah.
Then there are a lot of like South Africa, we don't have access to
Yeah.
Tính điểm xem.
Chấm xong rồi. Rồi về nhé.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I do have a question actually. So there is a slide showing that you have been working with Camino.
We are integrating with Camino.
So I think the only problem with Wi-Fi is that we will need a certain amount of collateral, which is basically, let's say if it's very first round of the payout, the collateral would be large enough so that the people that running the pool will commit to continue in the later round. So let's say if you have partner with DeFi protocols who have been staking, for example, Solana, and then having the U token, so they can use that U token as collateral because they have to wait till the period end to get out the original soul. So they have to commit it to continue to put in the later part, but they still don't have to take much of their monetary assets for the collateral because you're holding the U token, which represent a bigger asset.
Yes.
Yes. So that can solve the collateral problem.
Yeah. That's something we will think about and integrate like that. Yes, that's future.
Yes, I think that's a really interesting model.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our final presentation today. I may ask the judges to take about 15 to 20 minutes to discuss each other and then we will announce the prize. The part that I know all of you are waiting for. So please have a 20 minutes break and we'll be back here somewhere around 4 or 5. And then it will be a big moment. Thank you.
Okay. Let's go. There.
Em trong
Okay. Thank you.
Well, Nha bảo.
For first is like 5 million BNB.
The first?
Well,
Oh no, 500.
$500. Okay.
Which one you like about it? Difficult.
It's like they actually for Kaplan, I always verify product and qualify in this output one amount of research.
Yeah.
You need you should get back by someone or you should actually have a good founder product fit for refined type projects.
Yeah. It's complex. Too big to
Yeah, it's too complex. But like if you have a good research and you have good claims, then you can work on it.
It's just about
because sometimes you can't work on just ideas. You need to have some claims.
Who will the winner? Which one do you like?
For me, it's carbon.
No, carbon is because it's hard. It has to go to market. You know.
For me, it's gonna be mine part, I guess.
Yeah, my bad. I think
My part is it's okay, but it's not so complex. You know, like it's not ambitious. Yeah.
easy to you to go to market. Carbon, is okay, but it's big. To do that, you need like a certification. It's hard.
Yeah, but they already there. On the Kubernetes already they just use the already verified Kubernetes to bring a blockchain to bring the user chain to validate.
No, I mean they
don't need to do anything related to verification.
So how do they
They just use the data already verified.
data unverified?
Yeah, already verified. Yeah. They
How do you think?
technically it's yeah, for my part I think it's okay, but don't see innovation here.
Actually, don't like games, but mine market is clear, so that's why they can sustain. They move to it. As for other one for me is like Wi-Fi, but their product is not clear among themselves. So
Yeah,
I can actually give to Void, but they if
They can be DeFi track.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
to do the average.
Okay. So we don't care about the weight, just to on the column. This alignment.
This cool work already established.
No.
Correct. So
No.
so we don't care the weight in.
No, you should share the weight.
Change to
Scroll.
just the same, right?
Oh, you should share.
Okay. See. This team they don't have the model like zero.
Okay.
They don't have solution. I mean, it's zero. They just the service.
Okay.
It's not fix anything here in the. Okay, maybe presentation because they have not the idea.
Yeah.
I don't know how to judge them. But ông làm này, ông lấy này đúng không? Nhân 0.25.
Yes. Nhân 0.25.
Mà là điểm sẽ 29 vậy á, tháng 10 mà.
Không, tại vì nhân á.
Nhân 0.25 nhé.
Đúng rồi.
Lộn rồi đó.
Nhân
Điểm này không phải phần trăm.
Tức là phần trăm của tổng á. Chào Bảo. Cứ để đi, không sao đâu. Đưa đi.
Đây nhân nha.
Đúng công thức là cái phần màu vàng là nhân 3 3.5 nhân 35 cứ tức là total we have 100 right? So just multiply by the way. So in total is 100 maximum score.
Nè, total is 10. Nè ông nhân tôi nè.
Nhân phần trăm.
Ông nhân nhá, ông nhân ví dụ như lấy cái này nhân ra 0.1 nè, cái này nhân ra 0.1. Cái này 0.1 là 10% á. Cái này nhân 0.25, này nhân 0.1. Cái này cộng cái này nhân ra 0.35. Là ra điểm, ông kéo qua. Ông lấy cái công thức trường bác ra không được. Rồi bắt đầu là mới trung bình. Hiểu không?
Nhân cho không cho mấy nó không? Đúng không ta? Vậy nó đâu có đúng đâu.
Đúng rồi, không mấy là 10% đúng rồi.
Thí dụ như ở đây
bây giờ ông lấy này nè, ông nhân cho 0.1 nó nghe 10% á. Đúng không? 0.1 với đây 10% nè. Cái này nhân cho này nhân 0.25 là 25%. Tháng 10 mà. You know how to calculate? You know how to calculate? No, it's not 100. It's a 10 bank.
So make it easy. Make it easy. Change to 100. It's easy to calculate. More easy. 100. You need to multiply. Just multiplies.
Còn này cái này điểm này là điểm 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 mà sao 100 được? Ông hiểu không? Ông chấm 100 điểm thì mới điểm 100 nhá. Đây tháng 10 mà. Tự nhiên cái này là weighted là tính phần trăm thôi mà. Còn đây tháng 10 mà score là 110 mà. It's a 10 bank, not 100. It's only 10. 10 band, not 100. You can see my formulation.
Me and Cody like carbon the most. Yeah.
Điểm theo là 29 để cái này đây.
I can just change to the point.
Nhân 1.5 mà không hiểu luôn, công thức không hiểu, không hiểu tính sao?
Tức là cộng lại, nhưng mà tại vì cái hàng này
sao cộng được?
tức là thí dụ như nó làm 10% cộng cho 15%, hiểu không?
Sao không hiểu?
Tức là thí dụ như giờ bây giờ nguyên cái cục này là 10 hết đây, thì 10 thêm 25% trừ 10 là còn 15%, tức là cộng thêm 15 1.5 nữa.
Đây không mà.
Hả?
Không.
Thì không. Không, ý là cái nhân là cái nhân cho cái cục này đó. Nhân cho cái cục này đó. Tại tôi bấm là tôi bấm cộng á.
Sai á. Ở này nè, lấy 5 này nhân 0.1 nè. 6 nhân 0.1%. 6 nhân 10% này 0.1 á. 6 nhân 10%. Lấy 5 nhân 25%.
Là tính tới hả?
Hả?
Tính
ở dạo ra cái 29 là 10 mà.
Ok, vậy chơi dễ ha, nhưng 0.5 đi.
Nó dòng tính là sao? Hiện tại là lấy cái này thì phức tạp để hiện cái này nhân cái này. Ví dụ cái điểm này bao nhiêu nhân tí đẳng đó, nhân tí đẳng
0.5 0.6 0.6 cũng không.
Không được, ông nhân hả? Ông làm công thức đó là sao kéo bên kia, ông lấy cái này nè nhân 0.1 số này, ông lấy này nè, ông lấy cái câu ô này, câu này nhân 0.1 đáng nghĩa là ông nhân cái này cũng được, nhưng mà tại vì cái này không biết là ông để số hay là để trăm hay để gì không biết được. Chẳng có nói nhân 0.1 nữa. Cái này là ông nhân 0.2 đúng không? 0.25. chưa điểm nữa.
Không đúng.
Gọi là ông lấy cái này nữa nhân
Thì đúng rồi, đúng rồi. Thì chính là
rồi cái dưới này, cái dưới này, dưới là mấy này nghe cái mà lên cái này con số 3 này nhưng mà làm theo kéo con bấm đừng bấm đã đừng có số bấm cái ô đó để kéo con này là nhân trong 0.35 nhân đến 35 rồi enter rồi có cầm cái này kéo bên kia này cầm này kéo bên kia
được không?
kéo đấy.
So for 35 and 25 you have to calculate.
Rồi bây giờ ông lấy cái này này cạnh lấy hai này cạnh lại ra đi.
Okay. Là 3 4
không được bấm 4 không được bấm nhảy bấm bằng số này đây cái này cạnh cái này Được. kéo cái này đưa đúng không kéo này rồi nó bấm qua không bấm cái này này bấm cái này cái này cái này nó phải là F7 9 7 này 9 này đúng không?
G A Y okay.
Mà
So I
đi
can
mà.
do that for coding.
Tầm nó còn đây
Sao không phải chắc lòng lộn không ta? Hiện thì con vô là sáu, không có các làm sáu. Ok.
Import rank.
Okay. Okay. Then my enter. Okay.
Press done. File này. File. Em mời tới em mời tới dây số và em mời tới
Cộng cho này enter. Ok. Option là số nó sai sai rồi. Cái này.
Yeah, right.
Oh. This one. Multiply. Something. Okay. Okay, here we let me do that for that for bảo to so here is the sums. So the previous
C7.
almost and
C6. Distance. Vạch.
this one.
Bảo. Đây. Vạch. Em mời tới C10. Đấy. Vạch là C mấy? C8 à? Vạch. Bảo này. Order này. Rồi xong chưa? Tính gì lâu vậy?
Okay.
Use the live one total.
You want to see who?
You
Like what?
live.
Can you see?
That's just to see.
So live. Means like highways means on tide,
Okay. Thank you on the stream, on the team, already strongly built up. And, yeah, stay overnight, keep building overnight. So I'm happy to announce the winner for our Solar Swinburne Hackathon. So yeah, so we have three different type prize. The first prize, the second prize, and four different category prize. Okay, so yes. So I just announce the So we have many supplement categorized for the team. So okay, it's AC unit red work. And, even if you got the first and second prize, and so welcome to give the categorize for the winner team as well. So first of all, I announce the first winner for the 5 track category. All right, so I welcome to announce U5. Left back Ross red again. Yeah, please welcome. And yeah, U5 over there. Yeah. The price. Yeah. Do you pick the category one? So I would like to present Ellie from Gayan team to give the right for Hương. Congratulations.
1, 2, 3, 2, 3.
Mở em từ từ mở cái máy ra chụp cái backdrop, mở cái máy rồi đợi đi, rồi đợi xíu nha.
Nhìn qua đây một tấm nha. 1, 2, 3.
All right, thank you.
Congratulations. Okay. And secondly, I would like to announce the right for the tooling. So I would like to invite Eva NFT. Eva NFT then. Eva NFT. Yeah.
Ai chụp hình rồi, ai chụp hình.
All right.
One team, one member.
So for the next track, we would like to invite the check again. Okay, so for the next track, I would like to invite the winner for AI track. Welcome the vote. The vote. Okay, congratulations. Okay. Yeah. So, yes, it's correct, but I would like to invite one by one. Okay. Okay, so invite Dave and yes, just come. Yeah. All right. Yeah. You won't come. Yeah. Yeah, congratulations for your innovation. Yeah, very exciting to see a lot of game coming in a short time frame.
Một, hai, ba. Rồi.
All right. Congratulations and keep building to enter the color zone. So we still have 2 more weeks to cooking your recipe and team. Like to invite social impact. Big prize for carbon ion. Congratulations to make great progress on environment. Yeah. Russia.
Hai, ba. Oh God.
Very good. Very good. Oh, and for the gaming track, I would like to invite the big winner, my boss, come here for to bring my round on Solana. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 2, 3, cheers. Nó bị dính cái background rồi lại rồi 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Mày dính nó xuống nó rồi mày dính cái bàn khe xuống đúng rồi nó lại bị phản xạ. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Nice. Yeah. Keep building, keep cooking every day. Be cooking. Okay, so for our winner for the second prize, I would like to invite Mr. Duy, Swinburne to bring the panel. Okay, so I would like to announce carbon ion for taking the second place. Yeah. Welcome.
Congratulations on your very deserving achievement. Please keep innovating, keep changing the world. I'm looking forward to you continuing developing this project. Okay, so congratulations once again. Yeah. Have a applause, everyone.
Rồi, 1, 2, 3.
Right. All right. Thank you.
Subscribe.
Okay. Okay. The last winner is the biggest achievement in terms of seeing the value of blockchain in terms of bringing new people. I would like to invite Mr. Pai from Solana's team to giving the honors. Okay. Okay, so
How do you get who deserve it?
Oh,
Who deserve it? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. You want? Oh.
all right. Time to announce.
You guys don't deserve first place.
okay, time to say the winner is my bot. Okay, don't forget to keep talking every single day, every single hour, every single second.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Ok luôn ha. Mọi người lên đây tập trung ha.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Group photo, come together and yeah.
Để judges stand in front. Hãy vô lại, thầy cứ đứng để host mà thầy là người bring mọi người với nhau.
Oh, okay. Okay, everyone, smile for the camera. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, change to pose.
Anh ơi, đừng
Change
cái
pose nữa không?
dân IT của mình.